Hello everyone, assuming this is recording. So we're gonna do a let's play, a brand new one. I know another one, but this time I'm gonna completely go through. Walk through in handy in case I get stuck, but that's only when I'm desperate. We're gonna play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. This will be an interesting one. I say if this recording works because the recording's a little wonky because the Steam. This is on Steam, right? The Steam doesn't actually open up properly, like it's a bug or something. I don't know if it's just me or it's everyone, but I had to open up from the files, not from Steam. So I hope it records right. The UI that I use for my recording thing doesn't appear right, so I won't be able to know if I'm recording or not. I'm pretty sure I am. So I did this before. I messed up. The recording never happened because I thought I was recording, but I'm not. I wasn't. And I got to a certain point, so it's gonna be speed run a little bit in the very, very beginning part to a certain point. So you won't. So we're gonna have the fresh and thrilling interactions I had with the game, like I did with the non-recording recording. But yeah, let's just get this started. Fair warning, I'm gonna be a little more silent than usual because of I'm gonna let you guys listen to the guys, you know? Alright, start this thing. It's taking a moment to load.
Ha! What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo.
Pah!
There we go. Now we started. So that was an interesting intro. Gee, I wonder why she could imagine that. Wonder what situation we're in. Just from the title alone. Well, anywho, now, you know, I'm just gonna let you listen to this.
Doesn't look half bad to have upholstery on the walls.
Just go through, look at everything.
I'd like one of those for my deck. I wonder if I even had a deck. I can't seem to remember anything. Holy cow! Detachable chair legs. Junk from the discount furniture dealer. My most generous hosts have granted me a whole chair.
So fair warning, you might see. Fair warning, you might, she's just wearing the insane asylum's, required minimum clothing, I guess, so don't be too just alarmed by that, people. She's in an asylum, so it's where the game starts, or is entirely based around, I believe. So see a lot of that. Let's look at the door.
That is a door. It is closed.
Wow.
I hate grates.
It's very observant.
I can't reach between the gaps with my fingers.
Let's try to pick up everything. We go through everything.
I don't
that
want
already
a table
went
that
through.
boring. Now maybe if it was a pool table.
Yee. That pool life.
Not
billiards.
without consulting my interior decorator.
Anyway, yep, minimum clothing, so you just see a little bit of that. A little bit of booty. Booty. Don't worry, I'm just joking. So,
Even though a door comes in handy time and time again, I can't stand this one in particular.
so implied past.
Not without consulting my interior decorator. Let's see how detachable this chair leg really is.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna let's talk to the pad.
Are you the sound-absorbing type of padding? I'll take that as a yes.
Let's talk to the table.
Hold it, table. Good boy.
It's fully immersed in our own implied insanity.
Ha-ha! Suffer my tyranny, you demolished, crippled piece of furniture. Hiya, door. How's it hanging today?
I was feeling a little unhinged earlier, but I'm feeling better now. In fact, I'm experiencing a perverse satisfaction from blocking your way.
I hate you, door.
And there he is. Harvey. The rabbit. He talks. Whether he's really talking or it's our imagination, it's up for you to decide. Ooh. Anyway, it's time to talk to the group.
Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
What do you want?
I want out of here.
Forget it. What kind of way is that to treat a guest? We won't give up that easily, will we?
Let's use the pad.
Ha!
So yeah, we could punch all the pads if we want, but that won't do anything.
Why should I do that? You're a boring table.
Use everything and anything.
I won't sit down on that ever again.
Alright, so use the
Hey!
grate.
Hello?
Don't make so much noise in there. What do you want?
Where am I?
Honey, if I answered that question every time one of you loonies asked me, I wouldn't even have time to go to the bathroom anymore. Listen, honey, I'm not paid for talking. Anything else?
Anything else? His voice is literally the most annoying voice in this game.
Who am I?
You are by far the most annoying patient I've ever had to guard.
Patient? Am I sick then? I certainly don't feel sick.
Listen, sweetie, you're in a room with padded walls. Why don't you try to figure it out for yourself?
I'm not insane. Isn't that so, Harvey?
Right, she isn't insane.
Do you hear? Harvey agrees.
You really are an odd couple, the both of you.
Why can't I remember anything?
I'm not going to explain that to you yet again. Only so you can forget it during your next treatment again.
So, that really, like, just imagine what type of treatment she's getting, depending on the time she is, like, the time frame in asylums, even if it is in our own implied universe, which it really highly probably could not be, but some's real crappy and pretty much hell back in the olden days. If people don't know, I certainly do, because I'm a weirdo who likes creepy stuff.
Why is it so hot in here?
That might be due to the air conditioner being turned off.
What air conditioner? There's no air conditioner in here.
Do you think the doctor is stupid enough to have an exposed ventilation shaft in your cell? The air conditioner is hidden behind the padding, of course.
Is that so? An air conditioner behind the padding. That does make much more sense, of course. Can you turn on the AC for me, please?
I'll have to think about that. If you keep quiet from now on, maybe later.
Can you turn on the
Oh, no, I
AC
didn't
for
mean to
me,
do that.
please?
If you keep late.
Good thing I found out about
Let
the
me
skip
out.
button.
This is an emergency.
Oh, is it?
Time for the classic. I have to pee. Time
I have to pee.
Ah, the good old I have to pee trick.
He's in
Truly
on
a classic. Do you honestly think you get to be a warden in an asylum for the insane? If you ever fall for that one?
What if I really have to pee?
Yeah, very clever.
I really have to seriously, urgently go pee.
Don't try that with me. Just don't.
So I guess we're just gonna have to pee on the floor. Not that we will, because this is a game. Although I bet there is some games that shows that. I'd rather not talk
I'm a
about this
bit
game.
dizzy.
Well, that's probably because of the stale air in there. I suppose I could get up now, walk over to the controls of the AC, and provide you with some fresh air. But then again, maybe I won't.
I'm hungry.
Dinner's at 6. It's a shame that all you'll get is bread and water again. It's free choice day at the cafeteria, you know.
I need to check what the weather is like.
Well, the early autumn sun is resting low in an orange sky. The air is so clear that the distant light is sparkling in the mountain reflections. It's around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lovely day outside, but you won't be able to see it, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm mistaken. No emergency at all.
That's even better. Anything else?
Oh, I didn't even notice this one.
I just noticed how much of a doofus you are.
Doofus? Are you calling me a doofus? This doofus is about to come in there and show you his infamous backhand.
Oh!
You're an athlete? You must be joking. If you're an athlete, I'll eat an elephant.
You might as well get out the cutlery now. I even compete with the pros.
And what is it that you play? Fetch the stick?
As a matter of fact, I'm the junior champion of mini golf. Yep.
Wow. All the most interesting people play mini golf. Well, it's more interesting than golf, I guess. And now I'm probably saying sacrilege for all those major golf fans. The golf pros that are watching my video. You hear me, Tiger Wolves? I'm calling you out. But no, seriously, I guess mini golf is more interesting than regular golf, only because I'm a little kid and deep in my soul and love the giant things you can put the ball in.
And I bet Mommy bought the club for you.
Ha! Do you think that a Babbitt and Son can be bought in just any store?
Ooh, wow, that's my favorite word, Babbitt. Just love the sound of it. It's like the Emperor's do it. It's the Babbitt. Oh, yeah, now it's becoming something else. It's becoming my Rick impression. Morty, we got it. Morty, we gotta get out of this. Oh, Morty. I can't do the burps, but it's almost a good impression, almost.
Where did you get it? Did you steal it? I think this is all very exciting.
Watch your mouth. I've never stolen anything in my life.
Where did you get it then? Is it from the junkyard? You can find the most curious things there.
Watch your mouth! Nobody throws out a gem like a Babbitt and Son.
Where did you get it then? Did you carve it from a whale's jawbone?
Ha! The whale has yet to be born! Whose jawbone can compete with the impact of a genuine Babbitt and Son?
I give up. Where did you get it?
My father made it for me. Jeffrey Francis von Babbitt Sr.
Really?
As he lay on his deathbed, with shaking hands, he handed over his own Babbitt and Son titanium 7 iron. His lucky club. He told me to use it like he taught me.
That sounds like one of those sophisticated father and son relationships.
Yes, my father was a very sophisticated man. He was so suave that he always wore a tuxedo. Sometimes at night, I even put on his top hat, just to find out how it felt to be as debonair as my father. Do you mean that kind of sophisticated?
Well... Anyway, thanks for sharing this completely useless information with me. You're a real daddy's boy, aren't you?
My father was a great man.
And an incredible mini-golfer, I'm sure.
Yep.
I wonder if my father was a mini-golfer too.
What did you say, sweetheart? Your father was many things, but mini-golfer wasn't one of them.
What do you know about him?
There are things that are better left in the past. Oh boy. Her father a mini-golfer. That really cracks me up. Thanks for the laugh. Is that all? Or do you want to know anything else?
So that implies something, definitely, so far. Oh, father did something awful. Or did multiple things that are awful. Or maybe just taboo or something, I don't know. So I'm going about this as if I know everything. But I don't really know. I only know all the interactions up to a part we'll get in here, hopefully in this episode.
Why don't you
Threaten
take your
him.
daddy's club
And whack it across your skull.
You're mean. My poor father. Just you wait. I hope you suffocate in there. You can forget about me turning on the AC for you.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta reinitiate.
Hello?
Almost said combat. Reinitiate talk interaction.
I'd like to know more about mini-golf.
Well, who doesn't? Have I already told you that I play in the professional league?
So this
Yep.
is how you get the thing on.
Mini-golf? I'm getting all dizzy.
And with good reason, sweetheart. You know what? I'll turn on the AC for you. You can cool off a bit that way.
Never mind, you just insulted me a moment ago. So yeah, AC is implied to be on. And that's all I need. Other than, doing this.
Oops. I broke my chair leg.
Yeah, baby. Let's trash the whole place.
Alright, time to... Oh, which pad could it be? Oh, jeez. Wonder how I knew this. Maybe because I just failed a recording.
There's a draft coming from
As I
behind
tend
this
to do.
gap.
Alright, oh yeah, no, that's right, we have to do it again. It's not... There we go. So yeah, pretty much I could go, oh, time to put everything in. But, fine, I'll do it.
Look here, Harvey. I've invented the world's first chair leg sharpener ever.
Cool. This would work great for vampire hunting. After we escape, we'll make millions.
Oh yes. The great vampire hunter, Edna. I would say what's her face, but the title of the game tells me it's Edna. Alright, no, what we're supposed to do is use Harvey with
I
screw.
could just cry, Harvey. I can't loosen these screws.
Aw, come on. You should be able to eat screws like that for breakfast. That certainly wouldn't have stopped you when you were little.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you used to be able to pull off a pretty cool trick.
Pull off my bare feet, teleport. I talk to dolphins. Jojo.
Could I talk to dolphins?
Not exactly that, but a couple of stupid screws would never have been an obstacle for you.
I must have been an extra laid-back kid. What else do you know?
That isn't how it works. Just remember, I'm a projection of your subconscious.
Nobody's perfect.
I can give your memory a boost, but you'll have to show me things that remind you of your childhood.
Like the screws?
Exactamundo.
And then?
Then I'll tempomorph us to the past.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna use him again. I'm gonna do
I'm
something
ready,
I
Harvey.
didn't do.
Shall I tempomorph you to the past now?
What exactly do you mean by tempomorph? Does that hurt? Will my body be split into molecules? And beamed backward through time?
Something like that.
Yippee! Yeah, tempomorph me to the past.
As you wish. Hold on.
So this is the past? It looks like our old basement at least. And look at me. I'm young.
We've jumped back about 10 years.
Don't I have to be careful now that I don't run over my own grandpa or something?
No more than usual. We're just observing your memory here.
Ah, I see. So I don't have to be careful in case I step on some dinosaur eggs.
Not if you can find any.
I know what day this is. My father locked me up in the basement because I teased the neighbor's boy. His name was Albert or
Alfred Marcel.
Alfred Marcel? Like in Dr. Marcel? Oh no.
You better believe it. He's the son of the doctor in charge of the asylum.
Whoa.
But this shouldn't be a concern for us. We're here to teach you the art of loosening screws without a tool.
All right then.
I have to get my bearings first. I'll go first if you don't mind. We can take turns, okay?
Okay.
Harvey is able to collect topics via drag and drop. He can chat with Edna about them by dragging the icon onto her. If he wishes to use them later, he can collect them by dropping the lower rim of the screen right here. Alright, so I could go through all of this, but they won't really see anything interesting other than this. See, this is jam, right? This isn't jam.
Maybe these rusty nails can help us out.
How do you reckon?
Well, I wasn't completely finished with planning yet.
You see this? This is a translation error. This doesn't look like jam. This is jam. This is rusty nails. I have no idea what rusty nails is in German, or if it's similar to jam. But yeah, if you don't know, I think this game was first German, then English translated, or it could be the other way. I don't know. It could be just like a just a mistake. It's jam. Oh no, it's rusty nails. So I could grab all of these useless things and be like, oh, but they don't say anything interesting. I'm gonna go to her right away. Grab this. I do have a walkthrough, I want to know, but I don't actually... Come on. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't actually have it open. Again, this is just as far as I experienced. Alright, now we can go to Harvey. And he'll go out here. This is the part which...
Edna? Will you help me up there? Just for a second?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
So this is the part. We're pretty much caught up at this point to when I messed up the recording. Gee, I hope this is recording. I have very unconventional recording equipment. It's not exactly the highest quality, as you can tell, but it's decent enough to be bearable. At least I hope it is for you guys. Otherwise, I don't know where that 1,000 views came on my Madness project alpha testing videos. Also, I want to note and announce something, I guess. There's gonna be updates soon to where it's almost beta. This is gonna be the last alpha update, and that's where I get to show a bunch of cool things, the new graphics. I'm really hyped. You should be hyped. Everyone who watches my videos and subscribes and stuff, please, when the update comes out, watch my video. I trust our videos, plural probably. Because in my the characters might reset and all that. All right, enough of that. I need to grab topics. Back door. Rain barrel. Okay, that's. Oh wait, no, sun. That's right. That's one.
Oh, there's somebody sitting there. The guy on the left is Mattis, Edna's father. But on the right, hey, isn't that Alfred Marcel? That's the son of Dr. Marcel, the head of the asylum. Edna had to play with him a lot back then. But why is he sitting here eating ice cream with Mattis when Edna's locked inside? I don't get it.
So this is messed up. What does this imply? Did Edna do something awful she can't remember, so as punishment she was not locked into the basement and he had to comfort Alfred with ice cream? Or is Mattis a crappy father and hates her and wants to rather have a son or something? I don't know. I have no idea. So let's just get Alfred as a topic, her father as a topic. Let's go to the articles. I can read all this, but it's mostly like gobbledygook. It's mostly about, I think, philosophy and rhyming for some reason. Is this? No, it isn't. Alright. Time to go back. Back to the past. Samurai. Samurai Jack. No. Alright, back door. Talk about that.
There's a door leading inside from the backyard. Do you have any idea how I can get in?
I don't think you can. How would you open a door?
Right. I'd better keep looking around.
Alright, rain barrel.
Do you remember the rain barrel next to the back door?
Vaguely. Why?
Just curious.
Oh, I should also do the furnace, because that's actually a notable thing in the background.
Do you remember this furnace, Edna?
Ah, yeah. The good old furnace.
I don't know what that implies either.
Maybe we can make a fire.
That should be fun. But I don't have a lighter.
Alright, I'm just padding at this point. Alright, sun.
It's a beautiful day outside.
That's not fair. I have to sit down here in the basement.
Also, I want to know, she kind of looks gothish, or I don't know, maybe a little goth. I don't know, it's kind of purple hair, and she looks like a human Twilight Sparkle from that one Pwn show, whatever. Alright,
You'll never guess what's happening on the porch.
Fire away.
Mattis, your father, your own flesh and blood, is sitting together with Alfred Marcel, Dr. Marcel's son. And if that wasn't bad enough, they're making themselves nice and cozy with giant ice cream sundaes.
I can't believe it. My father prefers that sleazebag over me? Something must be truly rotten here.
You'll never guess what's happening on the
the same
porch.
thing.
Fire away.
Mattis, your father, your own flesh and blood, is sitting together with... And if that wasn't bad, they're making themselves...
I can't believe my father. Something.
Alright, so it's the same topic. Let's try these articles.
Edna! You won't believe what's in the paper.
You're finally allowed to rhyme easel and brush?
Yes.
About time. Now I can finally finish my poem about the weasel in the underbrush.
Guess what? The chestnut burglar has escaped again.
Oh no, not again. Last time he took 3 trees in our street alone.
Police are saying that he escaped using a chewed-off toenail.
Really? A gnawed-off toenail shouldn't be hard to come by. And now?
Oh wow. Okay, I guess that was the solution.
I've read that a left-handed person got stabbed with a right-handed pair of scissors.
Isn't that peculiar? I think somebody's trying to make a point.
What could that point be?
Then what am I supposed to do with the toenail now?
You should try to open the door with it.
Alright. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, I should probably look into the hole first.
Let's see if I can make out anything.
Oh boy.
Wow,
My eyes
that's
are
our
burning.
old kitchen.
Oh jeez, they're melting. There they go.
This side
down the
alone
floor.
was worth trying this temple morph thingy.
Oh no, I can see the very dust particles on my floor. Alright, I don't know what that was about. That was random of me to say that. Let's just use the stupid toenail with the keyhole.
Although the toenail is pretty solid, I still can't use it as a lockpick.
Oh wait, no, that's right. It wasn't that.
I'm really curious to see if this is gonna work. I can't believe it! It really did work! The latch isn't held by the panel anymore. I can just open the door. This really is our old kitchen. I can't wait to go on exploring my past.
And there it goes. It's
No,
beginning.
not yet. No! Dang. It was all just about to come back to me.
I'm sorry. This was all I could remember. At least you learned how to loosen screws.
Right. Thanks, Harvey. Where would I be without you?
Yeah, temple morph. That's a thing. Does that mean we... Yep, okay. Hide. So that's like ability now. Oh wait, no, I need to... classic adventure games. I can't wait to do more on my channel. This channel, whatever. Obviously, or no, let's just do this. Just do this real quick. Hey, Harvey.
No. Harvey is my best friend.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Look here, Harvey. I've invented the world's first chair leg sharpener ever.
Cool. This
That's the last thing a juicy steak gets to see before it's turned into hamburger.
Very insightful. We should remember this wisdom from Edna forever and more. Alright, I assume that we probably have to get the guy to be like, insult him,
Hey!
and he'll stop the fan.
Hello?
Well, sweetheart, what is it now?
I'd
more
like to know
mini-golf.
more about mini golf.
Well, who doesn't? Have I already told you that I play in the professional league? Yep.
Oh, actually, no,
Will you excuse me for a moment? My rabbit is trying to tell me something.
What? I didn't want to say anything.
Shh. Just play along. This guy is painfully boring.
Still loopy.
Alright, I did that because I want to do the chili thing.
Hello?
One less interaction from this guy.
Well, sweetheart, what is it now?
I feel a little chilly now. Can you turn off the AC again, please?
No. Fresh air is good for you. And with any luck, it'll make you drowsy.
So it's either screw you anyway. Alright,
I'd
let's
like to know
insult him
more
now.
about
For
mini-golf.
realsies.
Well, who does it? Have I already... Yep.
Tell me more
Tell
about
me
your
more.
Jeffrey... Yeah, a fool.
Why don't you take your daddy's club?
And whack it across.
You're me. My poor... Just you. Let's see if you... When I...
Alright, there it goes. Let's do this. Can I, maybe do I have to...
Maybe I can pry the fan out of its casing with this. And...
Boom. Floop. Oh, that was a really easy... Yeah, progress. It's taking a month to load. Alright. Can't take that. Alright, yeah, so here's the big part. You little don't get too excited, guys and gals.
This Edna is a real challenge, Holgar.
That's Dr. Marcel's voice. It's coming from beyond this grate.
Quick, maybe we can listen in on what they're saying.
What do you mean by that, Dr. Marcel?
I'm at the end of my tether. It's been 10 years, and she can still remember.
You're afraid she might find out what really happened back then?
Pah! Nobody will believe her. Who's gonna believe a loony? The daughter of a convicted murderer.
So why are you worried?
I'm not worried. I just hate her resistance.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. My dad? A murderer?
There's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
Yeah, this Dr. Marcel is hiding something. As soon as we're out of here, we'll have to clear the good name of my father.
Oh, so we're in Denmark, I see. Huh. Also, this is there's this little funny detail here. Let's walk into the pipe.
Freedom, cut to shreds by the merciless bars of a grate.
Actually, let's go back real quick. I wonder if I could look at... No, that'd be too easy. Too observant. She doesn't have x-ray. At least I don't think she does. Oh, pardon me. Jeez. Some burping. Gross. Sorry, guys. You have to tolerate me like that. Pick up. Great.
Closed. As was to be expected.
Maybe we can...
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Unfortunately, the screws are on the outside, so I can't reach them.
Alright, then let's... Boom!
Freedom! Freedom!
Okay, no. I thought that meant... Let's talk to the grate.
Help! I'm being held prisoner here.
Where have all the heroes gone? All those knights in shining armor? Where are all those annoying do-gooders when you really need them?
Wow. So we're really...
Freedom! Freedom!
I don't know what to do now.
Freedom, cut to shreds by the merciless bars of a grate.
Alright then, maybe we could look at... Oh, it's empty now.
Dr. Marcel and Holger are gone. Sturdy.
Alright, I know what we have to do.
Dr. Marcel and Holger are gone.
What?
Well, here we go again.
Again? Does I mean she
I'm
did this
starting to
before?
get the hang of this.
Or was he just implying from the earlier grade? She... Also, I don't know her age exactly. She's either a teenager or a young adult. One of those two things. So she's either 20 or maybe 16 or 18. Who knows?
Encyclopedia. Noun. 1. A work treating the various branches of learning. 2. An alphabetical compendium of referential knowledge. See also dictionary, lexicon.
Let's pick up the dictionary. Look at the desk.
A desk, made from the finest wood. Too
Mahogany.
bad there are no documents that say anything about Dr. Marcel's sinister dealings here. I'd really like to know what he's up to.
Oh jeez. I thought I put my phone on on the rag I have here to make sure that... Oh jeez, you probably heard that vibrating or maybe not, I don't know. Polo mallet. Didn't we see her polo mallet in the intro?
A masterpiece.
Let's look at the ballpoint pen for no reason.
A sleek, aerodynamic pen.
Look at the photos.
A boy studying. And is that supposed to be me? That's strange. There's only one half of me.
Okay.
1 cup for a spelling bee and 1 for shooting clay discs. How sporting. I used to be scared of cabinets when I was a child. That's definitely Dr. Marcel's distinct signature. I can see our way to freedom clearly now.
Alright, let's pick up more stuff now. Oh wait, no, we can look at the chimney. Chimmery.
A fireplace. Source of coziness and warmth.
Chimmery. Cleaning is what I want to be doing. I don't know what I was doing there, but let's pick up the cabinet, and pick it all up.
Right. I'll just call my moving company.
Let's pick up the chimney. Here, pick up the chimney.
Yeah, I know. It looks like a plastic furnace with an electric fire, but is actually made of stone and firmly built into the wall.
Ah, jeez. Fucking messages. Let's just pick up the desk then.
Now that's what I call a beautiful desk. I'll take it. How much is it? What? Nah, that's too rich for my blood.
Oh, we can actually look at the drawer.
A Norwegian hardwood drawer with leaf gilded inlays.
Where do you see anything like that? This is ordinary beach.
The player was deeply impressed just now.
Not really. Let's pick up this drawer.
I'd have to get it open first.
Okay, well, that implies that we're probably gonna pick it up. Let's take this mallet.
A polo mallet.
Good. Our fine weapon of choice. Let's talk to everything now. Let's talk to the article.
Hello, newspaper. What can you tell me today?
Article. Oh, there's 2 different things.
That seems to be important. Now, what is this? That's my father right there in the picture. This article states my father is a murderer. That is a horrendous lie.
41-year-old Mathis Conrad turned himself in to the authorities in the wee hours of today. Even though he rarely confessed having murdered an 8-year-old boy whose name has not been released for matters of privacy, he'll probably face capital punishment. The alleged killer did not name a motive for the slaying. If the prosecution follows through with the death penalty and it is swiftly applied, the single father leaves behind his sole daughter Edna, who has been put under custody of Dr. Horatio Marcel, the head of the local asylum for the mentally ill. Well, you know what? Let's pick this up. Oh, we can. Interesting. Can I? I really hope this isn't a bug. Oh, there you go. I think it's loading. There you go. I'm worried because I see there's bugs in this game. What? No, a clean game like this? No way. Let's talk to the desk.
Good day to you, Mr. Table.
You're 3 minutes late.
I know, there was this grate, and I couldn't gnaw off my toenails fast enough.
That is no excuse for tardiness.
Let's talk to the photo.
Hello, boy in the photo.
Hello, Edna! Look, I'm playing! You're grounded! You can't play with me!
No, please don't. Stop it. La 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 la.
I wonder if she did. Harvey said that Harvey is of a projection of her subconscious. So maybe, perhaps that what he's jokingly saying actually happened. talking to everything. Talk to the drawer.
Open sesame! That must have been the wrong incantation.
Ah, that's interesting. She says the same thing at the grate. No, not the grate, the door.
Hello? Anybody in there? No. That's comforting. I used to be scared of cabinets when I was a child.
Ah, that was a different text. That was a different text, man. That's ooh.
That's Dr. Marcel's throne. Hello, chair.
Hello, my dear child.
How's it go?
Why don't you sit down, my dear child?
Gee, more.
I don't actually want to take it.
Why not?
Dr. Marcel has been sitting on it.
Ick.
Alright, we should probably start using the drawer.
Closed. That makes me angry.
Smash! I don't know why she does. Okay, let's try using the.
Yes, I'm using the photo and I realize there are things on it. If only I could look at it more closely.
Use article. That just zooms in. Okay. Alright. Oh, we haven't talked to the trophies.
Hello, little ones. Here's your mama.
Oh no, Frank. Another admirer.
Try to ignore her, Harry. It's always the same with these Gorkas.
That's some top-notch voice acting from Harry. Way better than his usual voice. His normal voice. Heavy parentheses added. Implied sarcasm. Let's use the drawer now. Oh, that's right.
That.
Okay, now. Use the desk.
I love it.
I'm sorry, that was really funny for some reason. Alright. Alright, so it only opens one. Gee.
Lie, hoax, invention, inaccuracy, fantasy, fabrication, fairy tale, falsehood, figment, sham. I didn't come here to tidy up. The encyclopedia might be tedious, but I generally don't burn books. Not
Aw.
without a lighter, anyway.
I was about to go.
Well, if
I meant to do use.
I can't find the on button.
Alright, time to do. We're gonna use everything with everyone.
Desk, noun, 1. A table, frame, or case, especially for writing and reading. 2. A place where you park your unfinished business.
It's been a while. I think I'm gonna end it here. I know we'd made some progress actually for the first episode. I hope you guys will enjoy this series. I know I will. Now that I hopefully know that I'm recording. I'll catch you guys next time. Let's play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout.